Not you, Stark. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to What If. I think this is the finale. That's what we've been told, right? At 9 episodes. What if the Watcher broke his oath? Season 1, Episode 9. Still don't... I hear people saying it's been renewed for Season 2. I'm still not seeing any official Marvel confirmation of that. Maybe it'll be in the post-credit like it was for Loki. Maybe that's how they officially announce these things. I don't know. Maybe they have officially announced it, but... You know, the podcast we do, we kind of pay attention to that kind of stuff, and we've never seen that, so maybe we just missed it. Anyway, I'm so excited for this one because this is almost like a three-parter, right? The very end of the Loki episode, the Loki Bro episode, Party Loki. We had Ultron show up with the Infinity Stones, and then we got the background as to how that happened in the last episode, and we got the Watcher kind of realizing, you know, having the epic fight with Ultron, and then realizing, you know what, I probably can't defeat him all by myself. I'm going to need help, and we see him asking Doctor Strange, the evil Doctor Strange, if you will, Mega Doctor Strange, Ultimate Doctor Strange. I'm sure there's some name for him in the comics. But the one that basically took all the power of all the cosmic beings in his universe and eventually ended up killing everybody and draining everybody and everything so that he could try to bring his girlfriend back. Succeeded, but then she died too, and then he was trapped alone in a little sphere. But he is very powerful. If he can destroy a universe, I think he might be pretty powerful. I don't know. Who else is the Watcher going to get? I mean, obviously the title is, what if he broke his oath? So he's going to break his oath. He's already kind of broken his oath, in a sense, by the interference he's had, the talking to Doctor Strange, although at this point he could still probably explain away breaking his oath, but pretty soon, and I guess fighting Ultron, in a sense, was breaking his oath, although that was more self-defense, really, at this point. So, enough talking, man. Let's see what we get. This is going to be amazing, I think. All right, so let's pause this. I'm debating on myself. I always watch the opening credits. They tend to hide the big, if there's a big secret reveal, they tend to hide that. But I bet there'll be a lot of spoilers in the opening credits. Should I watch them or not? Debating with myself. You know what? I'm going to stick to my philosophy all along, which is that if somebody spoils me on something, it's not the end of the world. To me, it gets me excited to see it actually happen. So I'm going to go with my theory of, I'll watch the opening credits. They may have hidden some people, and there may be some secrets left to give in that. But even if there isn't, even if they say the name of an actor, and I know what character they're playing in What If, and I know therefore they're going to, I know they're going to appear. The thing that's going to interest me and excite me, and is going to be a surprise to me, is how they appear. So. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're not going to hide ourselves from the credits. And by the way, I am recording this about 20 minutes after midnight, so I'm sure other people are still watching it. First time. Jeffrey Wright. No, the Watchers. Haley Atwell. Lake Bell.
Space.
I don't remember. Oh, Frank. I know who Frank plays.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. We got Killmonger. We got Thor. Whoa.
It's a prison.
Is this a different entry? A different opening? Why does this seem like a different entry opening to me?
I am the Watcher. Realities.
Kevin Feige's going to appear? No, I'm just kidding.
Follow me.
Led by this one.
So this is Winter Soldier? The equivalent of Winter Soldier? Where they're doing the mission on the ship? Very cool. Bernard. Interesting name drop for a character played by Jeffrey Wright. That's really cool. I like how they're having the exact same conversation. When we first heard it between Black Widow and Cap, we thought when she started it that maybe she was like hinting that she was interested in Cap a little bit. But then it was like clearly she was trying to set him up. Same thing here. She's trying to set her up. Set up Captain Carter. We didn't get the great line about did she have a shoot? No, she did not. I wonder how it's going to differ going down here.
Whoa! What? Are you
you scared?
Captain
Oh,
Tark,
geez.
a soldier lost in time. You have been chosen.
Really? Is he gonna pick Peter Quill here or Ego?
Leave this fight to us.
Not Peter Quill at all, T'Challa.
I got it. Been chosen.
I love this "you have been chosen" thing, man.
Ugly mug? Not you.
Different. Not you, Stark.
Stark. Been chosen.
I love it. Poor Stark. Poor Tony. He either dies in every one of them or he's left out of the big fight. But Gamora, finally. He's going to choose Killmonger, right? Or who's he going to choose? I mean, Killmonger's clearly the strongest one here.
Eric Stevens. Killmonger.
Ah,
Tony
yeah.
Stark's former protege. And killer.
Well, that was an easy victory. He's gone.
Nobody messes with Vegas.
Nobody messes with Vegas.
How about you? And you? Crown Prince.
He grabs him.
You've been chosen.
It almost looked like he was going to eat him.
A bit more complicated than that.
You aren't just our
Bit
best
bigger.
hope to save one universe.
You are my...
Obviously, Strange just put them in some sort of like bubble universe. Pocket universe.
We're in.
The Infinity Stones.
Maybe that's why, not you, Stark. Because Stark created him.
6 stones of near senseless nothing and vast.
All right, shut up
opening
now.
of
You've been talking too much, Strange.
infinity to your
Guardians of the Multiverse, just a really cool team name. Kind of a cool team. I mean, there's some your favorites you might want to see. You might want to see Hulk or something, but let's see how this group does.
This party pooper.
So some of them went through a portal. Well, there's a plan, of course, and Thor is ignoring it.
Heard that battle cry.
A lot of Millers. Wow. I wonder, are they going to get these stones back one at a time? Are they going to be lucky enough to, they got one, and then they have to get another one. Or are they going to get them all at once? Look at all those Mjolnirs, whatever, the hammers. Look at them all. There goes his protection spell, or his aura. Ah, he did. They're getting them one at a time. The zombies! He did it. He brought the zombies.
what came with the zombies.
Oh, Thanos. Zombie Thanos. Oh, holy God. I thought it was Zombie Thanos. Zombie Scarlet Witch? Ouch. But again, just like with Captain Marvel, she is powered by one of the Infinity Stones. But dark magic. Yeah, she didn't last long. Oh, it's this world. She's the last human left. Nice! Hammer did knock his arm off. That was pretty cool. Now she's protected. Oh, he ate it! What is that gonna do? Eating the Soul Stone.
Wait.
Oh, I thought he ate the Soul Stone. It's still on the ground. What did he eat? I'm as confused as Ultron there. What did Doctor Strange eat? I thought he ate the Soul Stone.
Don't give him a chance to think.
He's still got the Reality Stone. Why doesn't he just take a moment to create a whole bunch of drones to help him out here? Or is it a matter of arrogance, pride for Ultron? He's like, no, you're just a few people. I should be able to take you out. He's reversing time. He has 1, 2. Which made him invulnerable. Or he was immune from the effects of Ultron's Time Stone because he had his own. Oh, she's seen that before. Vegas! Oh, they got them all. But I don't think he's done.
Doesn't feel over.
Yeah, it doesn't feel over.
I'm honest.
I imagine he's talking about Doctor Strange with "If I destroy you, you all fall." But they also showed Captain Carter, so I'm not quite sure. We'll find out, but I'm pretty sure he meant Strange. Oh! Ultron's here now, and there's a Zola arrow. Come on, Strange. Redeem yourself, Strange. I think she could really use a Hawkeye right now.
This one's for you, Clint.
Oh, right into his eye! Come on, Zola.
In you.
There you go. Will he succeed? And let's not forget, Zola was a pretty nasty guy when he was alive. So, if he does succeed, will that really end it all? Take the stones, quick.
Hey, are you alright?
What are you doing, Killmonger? Putting all the stones in the helmet? Oh no, Killmonger's taking all the stones. Oh no. So he's proposing that they use the stones to undo the damage that Ultron did?
Hand over the stones, cousin.
I'm not your cousin.
Yeah, he would still control the nanites, right? The nanobots and things that are making up the armor. Oh, he's building them into their own little universe. Is that going to be successful? The two of them? Killmonger and Solo with the stones in an isolated universe they can't escape from?
Why I had something to lose.
Yeah, good point. So he captured them and brought them to his universe. So he's a universe within a universe here that can't go anywhere. He's going to be their warden. Someone needs to attend to them.
Needs to attend.
Ultron murdered my friends and burned my world to the ground.
You are more than that.
No, he made it clear in the beginning. I mean, if he could, he cried, right? I mean, it was very sad.
To me.
All right.
Oh, different time on her world. He did manage to put her into a different time before Ultron has been got the stones. Captain Marvel's in this one, huh?
Secrets.
Come on, Natasha. There she is. What an introduction. An appearance for a world where they thought she had been lost, right? Very cool. Are we going to get an after credits here? Are we going to get an announcement of Season 2 that everybody keeps telling me is happening? Based on the Marvel Comics. Oh, we are getting something here. Is that it? Let's see. Yeah. Right back where she left off.
Happy to see you.
Thought she wasn't supposed to remember anything.
Or something.
The Hydra Stomper?
Steve alive here?
Yeah.
Very cool. So she did get a happy ending. I wonder if the Watcher arranged that. Because if it was playing out the way it did for the Winter Soldier, that didn't happen on the ship. Just checking to see if there's any more scenes. No, they're back into like the multi-credits, way back here. So no, that was really cool though. But I still didn't see any indication of a season 2. So I guess we'll keep watching. So Natasha was sent to a world that needed her, where she died basically. So she was on a world that died. Everybody else died. So he sent her back to a world where she died, and so she could continue being Natasha Romanoff with all her friends. Now they're not exactly her friends, but as you know, as Fury says, they all have the same spirit. Las Vegas, Thor gets to go back with his girlfriend in Vegas world. And there was something else. Oh yeah, the shot with Gamora. And how did Gamora and Tony hook up? And what Mark suit is that he's wearing? It looks like a really clunky version of his suit. So that's an interesting world. I'd like to see those two together. Although we know from this show that Tony will just die anyway. Very cool. I enjoyed it. I tried to react a lot during it this time. Normally I tend to react just a little bit, and then I talk about it afterwards. So hopefully you got a lot of it during the actual show. But the Guardians of the Multiverse is a really cool concept. Who he chose. Like I said, everybody could say, well, what about this one? What about that character? What about this character? But he chose these, and they did the job. They were supposed to. Partly it was a bluff, right, with the whole Destroy the Stones thing, was just to keep him busy so that, I guess, so that Killmonger would steal the stones, so that there'd be a struggle, so that Strange could capture them in a universe, in a bubble, in a pocket universe, and then keep a watch on them. His penance, and he's fine with it. I mean, not fine with it, but he knows that that's the way it has to be. Is that he continues to live in this collapsed universe that he created, of his own creation, this prison of his own creation, and he now gets to be the warden of these two that created their own prison. Well, he created it for them, but they need to be protected or need to be kept in it. That also leaves the door open, though, that all three of those characters could theoretically escape and become part of some multiverse story in the future. So they haven't been destroyed per se. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I love dropping all the zombies. I thought for sure it was going to be Zombie Thanos with all of his stones. Why didn't they drop Zombie Thanos with all of his stones? Because all of his Infinity Stones could have been a good match, but it was still good to see Wanda, Zombie Wanda, realizing that she was no match for somebody with all the stones. She hadn't yet become Scarlet Witch. So I don't know if Scarlet Witch Wanda wouldn't have done a little better. I don't know. Be interesting to see, since she's supposedly, one of those key characters in the multiverse. I guess we'll see in the movie, in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. We're going to see a lot of stuff similar to this, maybe. We're going to see some of that in Spider-Man too. So, Spider-Man as well. No Way Home. Very, very fun. Very cool. Man, I don't know what else to say. Let me scan through it real fast and just see if there's. It was really cool to have the whole Widow, Captain Carter relationship, and realizing, Widow realizing that, she must have known. In her world, Steve Rogers was Captain America. I'm sure she knew who Peggy Carter was to him. So it's no, she's not shocked about who Peggy Carter is. It's just it worked differently, and she put two and two together pretty quickly. I like the bit of an acknowledgement between T'Challa and Killmonger. At least T'Challa saying cousin, calling him cousin, and him saying, "You're not my cousin." So Killmonger is still Killmonger. He's still a bad guy. He's always a bad guy. Yeah, just obsessed with. I mean, he said, let's use the stones to return the universes, but of course, one thing that the Watcher can't allow is that to happen, because that's interfering. Well, I mean, if it happened naturally, but it didn't happen naturally. He led them to get the stones. But the other thing is, it's Killmonger. He wasn't going to keep his word. He was going to dominate, and that's just what he wants to do. So he's kind of an ultimate villain too, and of course Zola fighting. I guess it's not Ultron anymore, right? So I guess Ultron really is gone, unless Zola's just suppressed him. But Zola and Killmonger. I love the shout out to Clint as she's shooting the arrow. I don't know how she ever became that good with an arrow, especially flying through the air on the back of a motorcycle, shooting at moving targets and hitting them in the eye. But it's still, come on, it's a comic book story, so it's a superhero story. It's cool. Good stuff. Yeah, so all the battles were really epic, really cool. And Peggy gets to have her Steve. Steve basically, I imagine he was frozen in here, I'm guessing. So maybe he ended up frozen in the ice in the armor, in the Hydra Stomper, and they had recovered him, and that's what this is. So they get to be together. That's really, really cool. In modern time. He couldn't send her back to previous time because she belonged there. That's where she belonged. So I don't know if he had anything to do with this. That would be interfering, and he says he didn't interfere. So I got to guess that this happened already. already he fell into the ice or whatever and was frozen, and they recovered him. So very cool, very, very cool, very fun. I love the whole scene in the tavern or the bar or whatever, where they're all together and kind of a little pocket universe as well. So very, 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 very fun. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this series. If there's a season 2, great. There's not a season 2. I'm looking forward to the next Marvel series because Kevin Feige said he wants to do these things, presumably forever. So I'm looking forward to what they do next. I'm sure we'll have some other kind of animated series coming along if it's not a season 2 of What If. So that'll be fun as well. So let me know what you guys thought of this. What would be your dream team up for Guardians of the Multiverse? What was your favorite part of this? And things of that nature. So let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.